What's up, soul family, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's pick a card, we are spilling the tea on whether or not your person regrets losing you and what their karma for hurting you is. So before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, you guys. And if you're feeling generous and would like to make a donation to my channel to help keep it growing, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is also available down in the description box below. So with all of that good stuff being said, we're going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. Group number 1 beginning on the left and group number 4 ending on the right. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to as you think of your person. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each pile will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1, and welcome to your reading. So you guys have chosen the Maya card, and the bottom of the card says illusion. Okay, so this says a lot, you guys. So I definitely feel like there is a separation of illusion between the two of you. Both of you have 2 very different perspectives on what has happened in this situation. So in terms of whether or not they regret losing you, I definitely think that they will in the future. And more than anything, I feel like they will regret hurting you more than, they will regret losing you. Because we have this release card and the renewal card. So this lets me know that in their mind, it was definitely time for them to move in a different direction. And it seems like they really thought that they were doing the right thing. However, I feel like in you guys' minds, you guys don't really appreciate the way that they went about things. You feel like maybe they went about things in a very careless manner and they weren't very considerate of your feelings. And this person just thought that they were doing what was best, and the reality is it might have been what was best for them, but it wasn't necessarily what was best for you. And I feel like maybe you guys would have been more at peace with this separation if they had went about things in a more careful and considerate way. So that is what I see for in terms of them being regretful. The only thing that I feel like, the only type of karma that I see them getting is that they're gonna have some serious anxiety. We have this 9 of air and this 9 of fire. So the 2 9 cards together, intuitively, I feel like this person is gonna have to end a lot of cycles, okay? Especially with this release card. This is actually the death and rebirth card in traditional tarot. So this is not a very easy energy to have to work through. And honestly, I feel like this person, while they are doing the right thing, they can be a bit oblivious to what the universe is trying to show them at times. Like with this 9 of air and this 9 of fire, this person, I feel like part of their karma is that they're gonna have to constantly be on guard, and they're gonna have a lot of anxiety without necessarily knowing where this anxiety is coming from. A lot of the times their body and their intuition is trying to tell them certain things about situations that they're getting into, about people that they're around, and the thing is they don't listen. This is where this illusion card stems from, because I feel like maybe while you guys were together, or maybe still in contact, if you guys are no longer in contact, which I would assume that you're not, I feel like you might have tried to kind of blur out the illusion, or at least make this person aware of things that they needed to see. And I just feel like this person had a tendency to be very avoidant, and they didn't necessarily listen. So in many ways that is going to backfire. However, I personally don't feel like this person is a bad person. I just think that they can be extremely oblivious at times, and they just have a tendency to not listen. And that is something that is going to backfire on them. But I don't think that they do this with bad intentions, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that they're perfect either, but I am saying, they do have to grow, and they have a lot of learning to do, and they have a lot more to life to experience. And I do feel like there was a divine reason why this separation occurred between the two of you. So I don't necessarily feel like they regret losing you. I feel like they regret hurting you. And they may be a bit oblivious right now to how their actions may have affected you, okay? Because we have this 9 of Water and this Lover's card. So the message that I got here is that the two of you have somebody completely different apart from one another that you guys are both destined to be with. These 2 cards let me know that, you know, there's always going to be love between the two of you, but that the two of you both have something better in store for yourselves. And I feel like this might come to you quicker than it comes to them, because you guys are very evolved individuals. You do listen to your intuition and you have an ability to see more than one perspective. But I feel like this was especially difficult for you to do when you were with this person, or when you were still dealing with this person, because a lot of the times this person chooses to be oblivious, because oftentimes it's easier. To be honest with you, I don't really see any bad karma per se. I just feel like this person is going to have to deal with a lot of anxiety, and it's like for this person's gifts, their intuition is going to start popping off. And because they're so oblivious, it's like it's going to put them on guard, and it's going to give them a lot of anxiety, and they're going to have to end a lot of cycles associated with not listening to themselves and not seeing things from other perspectives, if that makes sense. So I really don't think that this person genuinely had bad intentions towards you. I don't think that this person wanted to hurt you per se. I just feel like this person doesn't listen, and that is going to backfire on them in their own way. You know, it's like the universe is going to have to teach them something. You know, they're going to have to learn some sort of lessons. Okay, we have this 6 of Air. So this is like things getting better after this separation between the two of you, for you and for them, you know. But I don't necessarily think, like I said, that this is like a bad thing per se. I feel like there was a reason why this had to happen, and that reason may not necessarily be clear right now, because we have illusion. You know, if you feel like this person really intentionally went out of their way to hurt you and just genuinely did not care about how you felt at all, for a lot of you it could stem from a place of an illusion, and it could stem from like a place of hurt, because this might have been an experience that you repeatedly had to go through, you know, before you could learn. Because, you know, a lot of times the universe will put us through the same stuff over and over and over again until we learn, until we see past this illusion here. And I see good things coming your way. I see good things happening for the both of you, but I feel like that for this pile, there is really an emphasis, a need to really ask yourself, instead of like, why does this continue happening to me, more so what am I learning here, what is this supposed to teach me. And a lot of the times, being here on earth, being here in the 3D, we get so caught up in our ego that we don't want to admit that something happened to us for our growth and for our expansion and for our higher learning, you know. And I feel like that is a situation that is kind of very prominent here. Is there's something here that you were supposed to learn, you know. And I'm not invalidating your feelings in this situation are completely valid, you know. Maybe obviously this person did do wrong by not viewing things from your perspective, by not considering how their actions would have affected you, you know. However, I do feel like this situation was meant to teach both of you something, and I feel like you, pile 1, you are the one that's going to be quicker to learn from these types of experiences, because I feel like you have more of a capacity to see beyond illusion, to see from a higher perspective, you know. But like when we get caught up in our ego and we get all up in our feelings and we start victimizing ourselves, that is what prevents us from seeing the truth in the situation. So I see here that there was a reason why this connection, why this relationship was brought to an end, because it appears that there's something better in store for the both of you. It's like this was a karmic relationship in which both of you kind of had to learn from one another. I hope that makes sense. So in terms of their karma, I definitely feel like there is going to be some karma associated with them learning from this situation and being more considerate of how their actions affect other people. This person is going to have to deal with a lot of anxiety, but it's really, in this situation, it's not like anxiety like you did wrong, so the universe is about to whoop your ass. No, no, it's like more so along the lines of, this is a lesson that you signed up for before you incarnated. This is something that you have to learn, and something that you're going to have to continue repeating until you see the truth behind this situation. So, and this might even be a lesson that you guys are facing as well. I just feel like you guys are quicker to have these realizations and quicker to learn from these experiences than they are. So I feel like you guys are more evolved than this person. So before I forget, the signs that we have coming through the strongest for this reading, we have very strong Gemini energy, very strong Aquarius energy, very strong Scorpio energy, and I believe very strong Sagittarius energy. This is the renewal card. I believe this is actually the judgment card in traditional tarot. So it's like there is a need for you to really kind of pull back on the judgment a little bit, both of you guys, to kind of pull back on the judgment a little bit and really evaluate, like, what is it that you were supposed to learn from this situation, instead of victimizing yourself in the process. Like, understand that while this situation may have hurt you, yes, and I do feel like this person will regret hurting you, will regret that, as in terms of them regretting losing you. I feel like there is a higher purpose for this separation. That's what I'm seeing. There's something that you're supposed to learn here. So I hope that this resonated for you. I hope that this gave you guys some kind of peace. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, you guys. If you're feeling generous and would like to donate to my channel, all of my payment information, as well as my Amazon deck wish list, is available down in the description box below as well. If you guys are interested in the decks that we used for today's reading, we did use the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and the Goddess Power Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. You can purchase these decks down in the description box below. I have my Amazon affiliate link that has those decks as well as the other decks I use on my channel on it. You guys can check that out if you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, you guys actually chose the Saraswati card, and the bottom of the card says Mastery. So, you guys, does this person regret losing you, and what is their karma? So I'm going to start off the reading by saying, hell yeah, this person regrets losing you, because you guys are very, very kind-hearted individuals. The only card that I really see here representing you is the Queen of Water here. So I feel like you guys might have a very loud and proud personality when it comes to expressing yourself, but you guys really did have a soft side for this person. You guys could be water signs. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This could be your sun, moon, or rising sign, or it could be theirs. But overall, I feel like you guys went great lengths to develop your connection with this person, and I do feel like this connection really did teach you guys a lot. So I feel like this person, you wanted to get closer to this person, and maybe this person got a little defensive when you tried to get closer to them, because we have this 7 of Fire here. And I feel like this really, really did hurt your feelings. And another thing that I see here is that we also have the 7 of Water. So we have 2 7 cards. And 7 is a very karmic number. Okay, so 7 does in many ways represent karma. And I feel like this person, they were very hesitant to see things from your perspective. Even in situations where they knew that you were right and that you didn't have ill intentions, you just kind of wanted them to see things from your point of view. With the 7 of Water, it's like they didn't really care to. They enjoyed to kind of look at things more so from a place of illusion, and oftentimes you might have had like the facts to back up the things that you were saying and the things that you were trying to teach this person, and this person just refused. Like, they refused to do their own research. They refused to like really take the time to understand that what you were saying really was factual, you know, depending on your situation and what you tried to teach this person, what you wanted to get this person to understand. And like what I see is like you really had to heal from this connection with this 3 of Air. With this 3 of Air reverse, I feel like you guys really had to kind of do the healing work on yourself to kind of release this connection. So I definitely feel like as this person grows more, which is something that they will most likely have to do without you in the picture, as this person grows more and tries to kind of escape from this growth, because that's just kind of the way that this person is very it's like they are very much an escapist, okay, or an escape artist. They don't really want to face themselves. I feel like they're part of their karma for the way that they treated you is that they have to really carry the weight on their own. Maybe they tried to put a lot of stuff on you and kind of tried to force you to carry their own weight, and it just wasn't working, you guys. This 10 of fire just kind of shows that this person is really under a lot of pressure. They could also be having health problems as well. This person could have back problems, and it's like the physical pain manifests from the emotional pain that they refuse to deal with, okay? And like the 10 of air being reversed lets me know this is your energy kind of separating from them like in the past, but this is also like their refusal to give up, their refusal to let go of certain issues that you tried to bring attention to, okay? And the 5 of fire also indicates that another part of their karma is that they are gonna have to deal with a lot of conflict. I do feel like a lot of this conflict is internal, and like I said, it manifests as like physical pain and physical issues, like possibly illness. But I also feel like you are most likely not going to be the only person to bring a lot of their issues to their attention, okay? And the thing is, you guys try to do this from a place of love, from a place of unconditional love. You probably still have unconditional love for this person, but this person is extremely stubborn and they do not listen. And that is kind of why they're going to have to face a lot of the karma that is coming their way. This 2 of earth here is like way too much going on at once. It's like their mind is not really given a chance to catch up with their body, and so their body suffers a lot of the consequences that they put themselves through, you guys. And I feel like this person is going to be feeling very conflicted, because the thing about you guys is that you are going to continue growing. Like this card here says mastery, so I feel like something that is like very prominent for you guys in this lifetime is that you are learning to master yourself. You're learning to pay more attention to yourself and kind of understand what your body is telling you, like what your emotions are telling you. You really do pay attention to these things, and you try to encourage others, especially those that you love, to do the same thing. This person, they weren't really that receptive of that, and you couldn't force this lesson onto them. This is something that they kind of have to learn on their own, and they are very, very frustrated with life because life keeps on mirroring these issues back to them, and they refuse to pay attention. So it's like their karma is that they're going to have to keep on repeating the same exact lessons, and a lot of which are going to cause a lot of health problems until they actually learn. And right now it's like they don't want to learn. They refuse to learn. They get irritated when these lessons get mirrored back to them, and they just refuse to see things for what they are, you know? So your advice in this situation is to continue healing, continue growing, continue focusing on yourself, and continue mastering yourself, because you will be able to teach somebody in this lifetime. You've already taught so many people, like so many people already have learned from you because you're such a kind-hearted person, group number 2, and a lot of people do not deserve you, okay? But people are going to learn from you regardless, and if it ain't this person, it's just not this person. You guys are like my healers, okay? You guys help unlock the tools for other people to master themselves, you know? And this person, they weren't paying attention. They weren't with none of that, okay? Like, and that's not your fault. So yes, they will regret losing you as they continue to see you grow and elevate and understand yourself, and no longer want to be bothered with them. And their karma is that you're no longer going to want to be bothered with them, and that they're going to have to continue to repeat the same lessons over and over and over again, and it's going to be very overwhelming for them, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what I see for them, you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you're feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation to help keep my channel growing, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of the decks that we use for today's reading, we did use the Angel Tarot cards and the Goddess Power Oracle cards. You guys can purchase these decks on my Amazon affiliate link down in the description box below, along with some of the other decks that I use on my channel. Check that out, you guys, if you're interested in purchasing your own deck. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3, and welcome to your reading, guys. So you guys have chosen the Morrigan card, and the bottom of the card says Death and Magic. So you guys, does your person regret losing you? For this pile, I'm definitely gonna go with yes, based off of what I see. A lot of cards came out for this pile, but the energy that I'm picking up on is that your person is very, very impulsive, okay? This can be an air sign because we have very strong Libra energy coming through, like unevolved Libra. Could be Gemini or Aquarius is coming through very strong. We also have Pisces and Capricorn. So what I see here with the Knight of Air and the Eight of Fire, this is like a very, very quick moving, impulsive energy. Doesn't take time to think about the things that they're going to do. They just go for it, right? Like they just go after it. Also, like this person, their energy is so out of balance because they don't take the time to think. They don't take the time to self-reflect, is what I'm getting. And a lot of the times they do things with the Four of Water. A lot of times they do things from a place of boredom, because when there's nothing going on, like I feel like this person, they grew up in a chaotic household. So peace is oftentimes mistaken for boredom. This person hasn't fully learned how to embrace peace. That's something that they really kind of need to heal from, is being okay with not necessarily doing anything, you know. We have the Three of Water. So this person, they want to have fun, they want to have a good time, but I feel like the thing is, it's like it's very quick to be over, you know. And this person, it's like the universe is really trying to sit this person down and get them to see certain things about themselves, certain things about life, and they're just very stubborn and they don't want to see things from a different perspective, because we have this Awakening card. So the universe is trying to teach this person something. So in terms of whether or not they regret losing you, yes, they do. However, much like pile 1 and 2, this person is a bit of an escapist, okay? So they don't like to face certain things about themselves. They definitely do not like being told about themselves, no matter how right the person telling them about themselves is. And I'm definitely feeling like while they might be in a place of regret is something that they try not to pay attention to. They don't really take the time to evaluate why they are feeling regretful. A lot of the emotions that they might have coming up, they will really try not to pay as much attention to them. They don't acknowledge things, you know, the way that a normal person would. And I feel like if they did, I feel like it would bring them a lot of peace, right? Also, another thing about this person, similar to group number 1, is they don't listen to their body, okay? Oftentimes their body is saying, I'm tired, I need to rest, you know? I need to go into a place of resting, because, you know, when they sleep, when we sleep, we're healing in our sleep, you know? The four of air and the moon lets me know this person needs to rest, okay? Not only that, but I feel like oftentimes their psychic gifts are being awakened. And with this moon card here, it's like, I feel like it kind of, they're scared of unlocking their abilities in that way, so they try to avoid it. For some of you, this person might drink too much, okay? If you've ever seen this person like super drunk, this is definitely like your reading. Like this person, they don't listen to their body, and their body is really tired of going through the same process, if that makes sense. We have the Eagle card, so this person, they could be under the influence quite often. They could have some type of addiction as well, and they're very focused on the material things, the material world, and so I feel like they are quite literally their own karma, because a lot of the stuff that they're doing to themselves, you know. And it's like they're constantly hurting themselves, so of course they're gonna hurt others. I don't know if you guys ever heard the saying, hurt people, and healed people, heal people. That saying definitely applies in this situation. And I feel like while you guys might try to look out for this person because you don't want anything bad to necessarily happen to them per se, with the Justice card being in the reverse, it's like they're delivering their karma to themselves, you know. And I just feel like there's nothing that anybody can do unless this person tries to take the time to really, how do I say, take care of themselves Like, it's like this person is delivering a lot of their own lessons. In a way, I feel like it's even possible that this person could be punishing themselves subconsciously because they feel guilty for not just what they did to you, but for what they've done to so many other people. So yeah, honestly, this situation is pretty sad, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie, because this person is doing a lot of it to themselves. And we have this 8 of water. So this lets me know that deep down, this person, they want to do better. They want to move on. They want to move on to better things. But in a way, I feel like the universe is kind of keeping them where they're at right now with the awakening card. They can't move on until they really look at their life, until they really look at themselves and see things for what they are, right? Because I feel like in a way, this person is drowning themselves in a lot of their bad habits. Okay, this person could also have like a bad habit of eating really unhealthy foods, not taking care of their body, things like that is really affecting this person. And so because they're hurting themselves, they're hurting other people. They're hurting other people around them. And this is not something that anybody, like no one can do anything about this except for this person. Unless this person gets themselves into some serious trouble to where, you know, their freedom is taken away from them, if that makes sense. So yeah, the 3 of water, it's like they overdose on things that are supposed to be fun, things that like release dopamine in their brain. They overdo it. They really overdo it with this ego card. This is like about addiction. This is the devil card in traditional tarot. They're overdoing it. So in terms of whether or not they regret losing you, the overall answer is yes, they do. However, they will do anything possible to escape from the thought of that, if that makes sense. They will literally drown themselves. They will drown those feelings out, you guys. And their karma is the fact that they keep doing it to themselves. It's like they're literally delivering their own karma to themselves. Yeah, this person needs some type of intervention. This person needs some type of help, honestly, is what I see. So let me know in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you're feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation to help keep my channel growing, you guys, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is available in the description box below as well. And lastly, if you guys are interested in the decks that we use for today's reading, we did use the Goddess Power Oracle cards and the Angel Tarot cards. You can purchase one of these decks on my Amazon affiliate link, as well as any of the other decks that I use on my channel, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with Kali. And the bottom of the card says liberation. So you guys, does your person regret losing you, and what is their karma? So the energy that I'm getting is yes. In time, they definitely will regret losing you if they're not already. I feel like this person kind of left you behind for what they thought was better. That is the energy that I'm getting, you guys, because we have this 3 of fire here. So I feel like they were like, you know what, this situation that I'm going to go towards is going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot more fruitful than what I have now. But the problem is that it actually led to a lot of instability, because we have this 4 of fire reversed. I feel like in a way you guys offered this person a home. You put a roof over their head in some way, shape, or form, or you made the house a home. You know, what you brought to the table is just, no one can compare to that, you guys. We have this balance card, so I feel like you tried to work things out with this person. You tried to compromise with this person. I feel like you were really willing to just make things work all around. And the thing is, this person is just like, they didn't take the time to consider all of that. We have the King of Air, so I see that you guys were willing to provide a sense of stability also, because we have this King of Earth here. You guys were willing to provide a sense of stability. You guys spoke your mind a lot about certain issues that you were facing in this relationship, and this person is just like, they, as much as they saw what they were doing wrong, it didn't stop them from doing wrong, if that makes sense. So I definitely feel like in time they will regret it. They probably already do regret it for a lot of you. But we do have this 5 of water and the 5 of air. This is all about disappointing yourself, making the wrong choice. Okay, this person disappointed you, and their karma is that that is going to rub off on them. Knowing that they disappointed you and knowing that they probably can't come back to you, depending on whether or not you will let this person back in. Some of y'all might let this person back in, but I feel like most of y'all are like, nah, I'm good. Because you guys are probably going to end up finding somebody else. It's like you're going to take your romance and your passion, those feelings, you're going to take them elsewhere and invest them in somebody better. And I feel like another part of their karma is that with this Two of Air reversed, it's like this is about being unable to make a decision, right, in the upright. But in the reverse, with this particular situation, I interpret it as them no longer having a choice. So they, in a lot, for the vast majority of you, this person could have put you in a third party situation or kind of put you in competition with somebody else. Their karma is that now neither you or the person that they were dealing with are going to want anything to do with them, because this person overall, it's like they don't necessarily know exactly what they want. And I feel like this person is full grown, like this is a grown ass adult that just doesn't necessarily know what they want and still treats people's feelings like toys, you know. Overall, though, I see Spirit is saying that you have somebody better coming in, a more suitable divine counterpart. This card just flipped over here. We have the, I think this is like Lostre or something like that. It says New Beginnings, though. And as I went to go pick these cards up, it kind of just flipped over. So we have the King of Earth and the Queen of Earth. So you have somebody who is more willing to match your energy, more willing to match your stability and what you bring to the table, is more likely to take care of you, especially financially. Meanwhile, this person is just feeling all types of unstable. So yeah, they're definitely going to regret losing you, especially as they see you offer your gift, your time, your energy, your effort to somebody else. That's really going to tear this person up. They're really going to be beating themselves up about the way that they treated you and the way that they went about things. And with the Five of Water and the Five of Air, this is very clearly a feeling of regret. Literally, the bottom of the card says an unwise choice. Learn what you can. So it's like the universe is going to teach them something. They're going to be learning something from what they did in this situation. And in the bottom of the Five of Water card says things not turning out the way that you hoped. So the way that they thought this situation was going to go, like maybe the person that they were entertaining while they were with you, or the person that they put in competition with you, you know, maybe they had these romantic feelings for them, but it was very quick to fizzle out. So before, where they had the choice between both of you, it's like now nobody wants to deal with this person. They don't have any more choices anymore, and this led to some serious instability. I would not be surprised if this person tried to come back into your life. And the thing is, I feel like, you know, as much as this might have hurt you, as much as this might have pained you, like the universe was doing you a favor, cutting this person out of your life, because we have this Kali card that says liberation. It frees you from the bullshit that this person had going on, that this person was kind of bringing into your life. Okay, honestly, this person wasn't worth it, and this is your confirmation, especially if you knew on a soul level that you have somebody better coming in, a more suitable counterpart coming in. Yeah, that's going to be part of their karma, you guys, the fact that they're going to have to see you with somebody else. And the thing is, this is not going to be a connection that's just going to quickly fizzle out like what this person had going on with somebody else. This is going to be something that you will be able to build from the ground up. Somebody that's going to work with you, somebody that's going to really build with you, the person that you're actually meant to be with. Okay, so I'm getting maybe the next 3 to 4 years or so. And some of you guys might be like, I don't want to wait that long, but at the end of the day, it's perfect timing for you to build that solid foundation and create that space for somebody better to come into your life. And it will take time to grow, and it will take time to build, but it's totally worth it, you guys. So that's what I see for you guys, for your particular situation. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. You guys, if you're feeling generous and would like to make a donation to my channel to keep it growing, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well, you guys. And lastly, if you're interested in the decks that we used for today, we did use the Angel Tarot cards as well as the Goddess Power Oracle cards, you guys. If you'd like to purchase one of these decks or any of the other decks I use on my channel, you guys can check out my Amazon affiliate link down below so that you could purchase one for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!